All right, so guys, welcome to our monthly webinar. Really excited to share some of these updates with you guys. And first thing I want to talk about is just it's a new era in MDC. There's a lot of cool things we're working on as a company. There's some changes that we've made. One of the things that we just did recently is we updated our MDC compensation plan. We've had the MDC compensation plan for the last 11 years. It's only gone through one change really in 11 years, and we decided to do something completely different. We rolled out a daily pay. We changed our binary compensation to weekly. We added some other different types of payouts, but the goal in that was to simplify the compensation plan, make it easier to understand, make it easier to promote. And, that's just kind of the direction of where the industry is going. A lot of companies are going to more of an affiliate marketing model. A lot of companies are simplifying the way that they, pay their affiliates. And I feel like that's the future. The old school network marketing compensation plans are starting to fade away. And I didn't want to be left in the dust. I wanted something that was exciting, easy, where you could explain to a new person, hey, here's how you get started. Here's what you need to do to get to $500 a month, to get to $5,000 a month. And I feel like that was a really important update for us. So we did that with the compensation plan, but also, we have a new vision, we have a new mission. There's a lot of things that we're working on as a company, and one of the things I talked about this a little bit on the last webinar, but one of the things that we're shifting is the way that we present the MDC business, because right now in MDC we have a lot of products, we have a lot of brands, and the thing that's crazy is like I do consulting for a lot of different network marketing companies. I have my hands in a lot of different projects. And when I talk to other network marketing company owners, one of the things they're always looking for is more products. Like our people want products, our people want, more things to promote. A lot of companies may only have one or two products or a few products. And so our affiliates in MDC don't know actually how good they have it because we have so many products. We have hundreds of products in our marketplace, and we have some incredible brand partners. We've got some incredible brands that we've designed and manufactured ourselves as a company. But with all of that can come confusion because there is so much to promote. So it's a blessing and a curse. So one of the things we're shifting is the way we present MDC to make MDC more simple as well. And so just like how we did with the compensation plan where we simplified it, we're simplifying the way we pitch and present the business. And to do that, we're identifying what are the four pillars of MDC when somebody joins the business. And the first pillar for us is going to be health. And so with health, we're taking out our best documented, proven, top selling brands to focus on, to really focus on those products. And for us, we feel that's the HempWorks brand. HempWorks has, over 800,000 customers. It's done hundreds of millions in sales. It's got tinctures, topicals, pet products. It's got some of the most incredible CBD products in the whole industry. And then another brand that is a top seller and our customers love is Exi Trim, which is an instant energy drink. There's two flavors of it. It's great for metabolism. It's great for weight management. It's great for energy. And so those are going to be the two cornerstones, flagships that we focus on. We're going to also talk about some of our sprays in the health category as well. But basically, when we present MDC, we want to be able to show people that, hey, in the health category, these are the top sellers. Then the next category for us would be wealth, which we've put together an amazing brand called Akashics, which is helping people literally make money from their phone, tap into the Forex market, tap into the crypto market. And then the third pillar would be lifestyle. Everybody, it's like you could have the greatest health in the world, you could have the largest wealth in the world, but at the end of the day, people want to make memories. They want to travel the world, and we have an amazing brand called Dream Trips, which you can travel like You can travel all over the world at great prices. You can take advantage of these curated trips that cost way more money if you were to try to put it together yourself. They have an incredible platform and portal, and so we're going to be focusing in on lifestyle as well. And so what's cool, think about this. In the health category, right? We have the HempWorks products, we have the XE Trim. Those products are available in the United States. Some of them are available in Canada, and most of them are available in Europe. So with physical products, you could build a business in the US, Europe, and in Canada. In the wealth and lifestyle category, those are two digital products that are available in hundreds of countries. So between just those three right there, you have a global business. You can do wealth and lifestyle in hundreds of countries. If you have teams and customers in the markets where the health products are available, you can focus on that. Then we created this marketplace. We're like the first network marketing company in the world to try to combine the Amazon model with the direct sales model. And a lot of people said, hey, you're crazy, that'll never work. Products have to be, built by you for them to sell, just all this stuff. And we learned a lot in our marketplace. We learned, what to do. We learned what not to do. We launched over 20 plus brands in the marketplace. Some are still here, some are doing great, some are cranking, and some have exited the marketplace. But we are going to shift the way that we present the marketplace, and especially with the new comp plan. At the Fort Lauderdale event on July 12th, I'm going to unveil the new way that we present the marketplace, how we sell marketplace, and I'm going to show you how you can create thousands of memberships or subscriptions to the marketplace, which again is all going to be rolled out in Florida. So we're going to be shifting with really these four pillars, and I think it's going to make the front door of MDC so much more simple and easy to promote. So I'm very excited about that, and I hope you guys join us at that event in Florida, especially if you're promoting the marketplace, if you're promoting some of the health products. It'll be really helpful for you to understand, like, okay, I'm a business builder. I'm doing a presentation. How do I do the presentation? And that's what I'm going to be going through at the event. Faster pay, smarter structure. I talked a little bit about this with the new comp plan, but daily pay is a huge deal. The first daily pays are going to start dropping next week. And psychologically, there's something weird that happens with daily pay. I rolled this out for a client of mine, another network marketing company, client of mine, rolled out daily pay for them. And even though this company doesn't have the most amazing products, they've had a lot of challenges, just one problem after the next. This daily pay is creating this culture where everybody in the company wants to sign people up before midnight so that they get paid the following day. And so I'm excited to try to create that culture, because once those daily pays start dropping and people see that instant gratification for, hey, I went out, I enrolled a new customer and boom, I got paid. Or hey, I enrolled a new affiliate and boom, I got paid. People are going to work a lot harder. Instead of them enrolling somebody on a Monday and waiting till the following Thursday to get paid, they're enrolling them on a Monday and getting paid the next day. Is a huge deal, an upgrade to the comp plan. Psychologically, it's amazing. It's going to attract more retailers, more recruiters, people that are, great at going wide and personally enrolling a lot of people. So I'm very excited about that. We changed the rank structure a little bit, just some of the names of the ranks and the way that the ranks are structured. We changed the rank maintenance bonuses to a weekly pay. So now when somebody maintains their rank, they're going to get paid a fixed amount every week. So that makes the plan more predictable for leaders. You want a plan that's predictable. You want a plan where you can tell somebody, hey, hit a rank and you're going to get paid X. And it's been challenging to do that in the old plan because there's 8 different ways to pay. And all of those different ways are based on structure, based on balance, based on all these different variables. So it's very hard to tell somebody do X, Y, Z, and you're going to get paid this. But with the weekly rank maintenance bonuses, you can tell somebody, hey, hit the rank a diamond, and here's what your monthly check is going to be. So very, very excited about the new comp plan. One of the things that we're updating is our refund policy. So the refund policy on digital products now have a 7-day refund window. The reason why we're doing a 7-day refund window on digital products is because we have a daily pay now. We can't have a 14-day refund policy, have people sign people up, get daily commissions, and then ask for a refund. So the digital products are now on a 7-day refund window, and this is for purchases that were made prior to today. Or sorry, this applies to orders after today. Anything before, is before, but starting from today, all digital products are a 7-day window. Nothing happens with physical products. They all stay on their 60-day refund window. Also, want you guys to check out our monthly newsletters. We have our MDC one. You can go to june2025.mdcnewsletter.com, or you could check out our HempWorks one. Same thing, June 2025, HempWorks newsletter.com. Marketing does an incredible job with these. Make sure you guys are using these. It's a great tool that you can use with your teams. If you're starting the month out, it's good to just grab the newsletter. Hey guys, check out the company newsletter, send it out to your team. You want your team plugged into the fire, right? The team who has their people closest to the fire makes the most money, has the most momentum. Also, we've got some great daily deals that are happening this month in June. So from June 1st to the 30th, the Got Energy Now, which are like if you've ever seen the movie Limitless, they're these great energy products. There's a 30 pack of those, which is 25% off. The HempWorks Relief Cream. This is my favorite HempWorks product, the Relief Cream. I use this product all the time. It's going to be 25% off. Optimus, which is a waterless car wash. I just bought this new BMW M8. I went to a concert. I got mud all over my car, and I didn't have time to take my car to the car wash. I was like busy trying to, do Zoom calls, trying to get a bunch of work done, and I didn't want to leave all this mud on my car, so I used the Optimus. It took me like 3 minutes. I sprayed the car down. I used the microfiber towel that it came with. My car looks brand new, and I didn't have to go anywhere. I didn't have to use any water, no buckets, nothing. That product is 25% off in the month of June. Then we have the Ear Seeds brand, which is they have a lower back sciatica product, 25% off. June 2nd through 9th. The Brockwon will be 25% off. Sean and Ty whole beet root plant, 25% off. The Fuel Factor X will be 25% off June 9th through 16th. The Sean and Ty Vibe, 25% off June 16th through the 23rd. And the Sean and Ty Recover, 25% off June 22nd through the 30th. And just to give you guys some ideas for Father's Day is coming up. These are some great products. The Optimized Minerals product, the Fuel Factor X, and the Optimus waterless car wash. Those go great together. Like a perfect product for Father's Day would be the waterless car wash and the FFX and some pre-rolls. Which are also on here too. But no, there's amazing products in MDC that you can use or buy for Father's Day. And these are just some ideas for you guys. But I will say this, like looking at just these slides and seeing all again, like there's so many products available in MDC. Like what other company? I want you guys to name one company that has all these different types of products in one deal. I can't find one company like this. You have automotive products, you got health and wellness, you've got skincare products, you've got cannabis and CBD products, you've got a broccoli product, you've got creams, you've got apparel. You like you guys should be taking crazy advantage of this. Who has digital products at the same time? And it's just going to get better and better because as we train the field how to really promote the marketplace, like we've created an incredibly simple, duplicatable system for the marketplace, which I can't wait to share with you guys. Now, new to the MDC marketplace, I'm going to bring up just a couple people to share a few words about their products that they have, why they're excited about it, why people should take these products. And the first couple I want to bring up is Sean and Ty. I love Sean and Ty. I think they have the highest quality products. I take their Vibe, which is on sale. I take their Recover. I take the Blue Lotus product that they have. I take the BLD product that they have. They have the most incredible products, and I'm excited for you guys to learn about this one, which if you're looking for omega-3s, this is an incredible product that you guys should be taking on a daily basis. So let's give a warm welcome to Sean and Ty. They're some of my favorite people, and I'm excited to hear about this product. So Sean and Ty, floor is yours.
Right on. Thanks, Josh.
Hello.
Man, I'm like just all stoked just listening to you, looking at what you're sharing
And what you've done.
Yeah, this is super cool just to see where it was and how it's just moving forward and staying really ahead of the wave, man,
Yeah.
because
Definitely giving everyone a lot of tools in their tool belt when they talk to someone.
but the industry is shifting a little bit, man, and you're just right in front of the wave. So that's super cool. So I'm Sean. This is my wife, Ty. If you don't know us, we've been in this kind of holistic health space for about 25 years, teaching things like gut health, whole food, whole plant, whole flour, whole fish.
Yes, I know.
Right? This goes right along
Exactly.
with it. And so we're really excited to share what's going on here with this Omega product because it's very unique. It's very different. We traveled all the way to Norway. We worked on this for over a year. So going back and forth to Norway for several weeks was super
It was
cool
amazing.
and very eye-opening. So we have a super clean product once again, and we just want to share with you why it's unique, why we all should be taking it. There's just certain things we believe that everybody needs,
Yeah,
right?
it took us a long time because there was nothing on the market. People just didn't make something like this. So a lot of the fish oils that are out there are very stripped down is the best way to explain it. So they don't have all the omegas and all the little components like astaxanthin and other things that are going to make the body work correctly. So the natural anti-inflammatory nature of eating fish even
Right.
is what we're looking for, but to put it in a capsule, because all of the reason we all are excited about taking a fish oil, that we hear about is because of research that was done many, many years back with the Inuit people. And all of a sudden they're like, what are these people doing? They don't have any heart disease. They don't have any diabetes.
Right.
What are they doing that all of us are not doing? And I believe it was like they had over 50% of their diet was coming from fatty fish and the fats and the good oils that are in there and the good acids that are in there, like alpha lipoic acid and things like that. There's a lot of little components that make the body work.
Well,
so when you isolate something, it can create other issues. So to keep it simple for you guys when you're explaining it to your loved ones, is it's whole, it's sushi grade, it's
Well,
it's so many good things about
it's
it.
super, super clean. The way this whole process works, this patented process. I mean, it's just remarkable to see because there's a lot of fish out there that are riddled with health issues, right? I
Well, they
mean,
have parasites and
parasites and
all
things like
kinds of
that.
things.
And so you're getting something super clean. You're getting most omega products out there are like 2 omegas. This is like 10 plus omegas.
Which is really,
This is
really
a whole
important.
thing. And so your body works better when it's receiving things that are whole from nature. So we're leaving nature alone, making sure the chemicals, all that crap. There's some nasty stuff, Ty, that gets done when they're processing a lot of these fish
Well,
out there.
that's why this is sushi grade. It's meaning you could eat it raw. What's cool about this is even the little capsule, you can buy it 4 years later. They've done stability studies
Yeah.
4 years later where you can just take that
Well,
oil that's in there. And the key is it's going to still be good for you, but also it hasn't gone rancid. It's not
no,
disgusting. It won't smell bad. And they're not getting rid of the smell. All the other companies out there, you'll see, I shouldn't say all, but 90, I think the research was 90, over 93 point something percent. So
right,
almost all
right.
are bleaching and they're overheating. They have to add stuff back in that's been taken
Yeah.
out. It's just not, it's a very, not a great marketplace, kind of like this is a great
No,
marketplace.
and it's
They've tricked us, I guess
it
is the
just
best
is
way of saying it.
it's very interesting. A lot of people, if they'll take a fish oil, they burp it up. It tastes nasty. I mean, when Ty says you could just bite into this capsule, I haven't done that many, many times. I just
It just tastes
bite,
like
I just
sushi.
chew it.
Sushi.
Yeah, it's salmon, man. It's super clean. And yes, someone I think I saw pop up real quick. Pets
Oh my gosh.
love this.
Yeah, so the best way to get it to the pet is I poke a hole in it so that they can smell it because it has, it smells like fresh salmon. And like my
Yeah,
cats love it.
the dogs
The
even.
dogs love it.
Yeah,
So it's great for pets. We can probably eventually get you guys a pet version of it, but right now we're starting with human version, but you can also give it to your pets. There's 1 gram in each of the capsules. So when you start out, you want to just take one in the morning, one at
oh,
night. If you feel like you've been very omega deficient and haven't been very good your whole life, like I kind of overloaded the first few weeks we started taking this. I was doing 3 a day. Plus, I wanted to see there's tons of research for your skin. And as we age, I really am concerned about skin health, but this does more than that. Think really every disease out there, think that because it does so many different things. And whenever you can help inflammation throughout the body, which we're not really supposed to say because now inflammation is a bad word, but when you start researching about omegas, that word's
yeah.
going to pop up no matter
Well,
what
it's
you're
just
studying about it because it really does target. It's a natural anti-inflammatory to eat fish. So
yes, not just the brain. There's so many different things. You guys, this has been just what a process this has been going through this and the research, the clinicals,
yeah, there's over
the
22 structure function claims just on this, and they just completed two
yeah,
more.
so many.
The newest one is all in allergies, coughing, and sleep. So you may get this to a loved one and they may go, it did this for me. And you may get it to another person that you know, and they're going to go, it did this for me.
Yeah.
And the reason why is because it's doing so many things in the body that is good for the body. And we already know you don't need to convince anyone omegas are good for them. What you're going to say is this is the best
Well,
omega
it's
that
all
you
of them.
can
It's not
get.
just one or two omegas.
You're
It's
getting the
10,
3, 6, 9,
but
5s. You're getting
super.
7, 11. You're getting all of them, and you're getting astaxanthin. The beautiful color. When
Oh
you
yeah,
get this, take pictures with it. One of the pictures I think you guys have, or
we'll have.
you can
Yep.
have, is my nails. I painted my nails blue to match your guys' stuff, and with the bright, beautiful orange capsule, I'm holding it into the sunlight because that color is the astaxanthin.
For your
Which is
eyes.
natural antioxidant. A lot of the other companies, once it's stripped, they have to try to add
Yeah.
astaxanthin back in, and it just doesn't work as well. So the other really cool thing, we're the enzyme people. Like everyone always says, oh my gosh, those are the enzyme people, Tylene, the enzyme queen. So when we found the people that are making this, the actual fishermen and doing everything together, and the machinery and the money and the millions of dollars they've spent on the research and everything that we brought to you from
Close to a
Norway,
couple 100 million now. It's
incredible.
crazy.
So we were mind blown, and the reason we partnered with them was because they use an enzymatic activity. They're not heating and pressing and processing the salmon. They are using an enzyme liberation tool. Basically, they have
Yeah.
a patented way to do it, and that liberates all of the
Yes.
really good fatty acids from the fish, and then you get that. So you're going to be able to absorb it at the cellular level, which is going to be. I mean, I could go on and on because we were so impressed, and I was so excited that we found everything they
Stop.
said. I'm like,
Stop.
that's so
There's just so
aligned
many,
with us.
and we'll be quiet because there's so much that we could share.
Yeah, we could.
But we're so excited for
It's
everyone to try
amazing.
it.
I have a question. So like I buy omega 3s and I usually get them from either the store or I get them like somewhere online. So is the main benefit to switch to this? Am I getting like more of a pure, am I getting a pure omega-3, like
And
a
you're
higher
getting other things. So if
quality
you're just
omega-3 or?
taking like only omega-3, you could be at risk for like bleeding. And whenever you are only doing one thing, you could be thinking you're doing something good and you're actually putting your body at risk. So when you have all the components, each thing does something different in the body, but together that synergy, which, and you guys all know with the cannabis industry, it's beautiful to have a complete
Full spectrum.
full
Yeah.
spectrum, because then you're getting everything. With the cannabis, you're getting like THCA, and you're getting CBD, CBG, and each one later science goes, oh, well, this does this or this does that. Same exact thing with omegas. Science is going to catch up and go, wait a minute, this little random thing was in the salmon that we didn't know about 20 years ago, and now they're going to try to put it in a bottle. Well, guess what? If you have all of the components of salmon to begin with, you don't need to wait 20 years before science catches up to figure out, oh, I guess that was something really good in salmon.
Yeah.
So it's going to be way better for heart, diabetes, everything. And the ones that you're finding out there, they're stripped, so they're just pulling out a fraction of it, and they're bleaching it, they're deodorizing it. When you eat fresh fish, it shouldn't smell. If a fish smells, it's gone bad. And then so other companies have to deodorize it. This is just fresh. Like, you bite into it now or 4 years later, it still is like you're eating a piece of sushi.
Wow.
It is a wow. It is wow.
That's crazy. Well, thank you guys so much for
Absolutely. Thanks for
the
having us.
information on it. And guys, like, let's obviously support Sean and Ty with like everybody on this webinar. You just heard like what this can do for you. Everybody on this webinar should be making a purchase of this product. You can type in on the MDC search My Daily Salmon, and if you type that in, it'll pull the product up. And you can use brand bucks for it. It's $48.95, or you can use your credit card for $49.95 and place an order. And I'm gonna actually place an order myself, and I'm gonna go dump the garbage that I've been buying. So thank you guys so much for sharing this, and I hope this is a huge hit for the community.
Thanks, Josh.
Thank you so much.
Thanks. All right, so let's give it up for Sean and Ty. That was incredible. Again, I'm gonna buy some myself, and I think it's gonna be an amazing product. I was just looking at it on the website. It says supports heart health, enhances brain function, strengthens immune response, supports joint comfort, maintains antioxidant balance in the body. I'm definitely ordering some of that. So thank you guys so much. Next person I want to bring up is Jeffrey Adams, who is the owner of Mycronic Silver, and he's got two products here that he's going to tell you guys about. And I'm excited to hear his vision for the brand, and tell you guys a little bit about these products. And then I'm going to go over rest of the updates. So let's give a warm welcome to Jeffrey. I'm going to spotlight you. The floor is yours, my friend.
Well, thank you so much for having me on and creating a great company. We've had multiple companies want to get our products on board, and we've refused to do it simply because we were worried about our reputation and our products. And just for a few minutes or a few seconds here, I'd like to talk about what Ty and Sean said about the inflammation in the body. Disease means your body's not at ease, and that is from inflammation. And one of the biggest problems that we have in our society today is the uptake of things in our body, and that's the inflammation taken over. So the old saying, you are what you eat, is not correct. You are what you absorb, and everybody has absorption issues in their body. And I liked what Sean and Ty were saying about their fish oil, because what most people don't realize is that by the time an oil gets to market, it's usually 7 years old and it's rancid. So the purity of the product is outstanding. So I'm really excited to learn more about their products. with the Mycronic Silver products, I've got our Liazone, and we are the only people that are able to trap ozone 100% in oil. We actually manufacture our own products. We manufacture it, we label it, we ship it, we pack it. We do everything in-house because we don't let anybody else touch our products. Because we have the highest caliber of products. We actually have an 89% customer reorder rate of 3 times of our products. They work so well. The Liazone is phenomenal on soft tissue inflammation and pain. Basically, the way it works is that the ozone in the Mycronic Silver Liazone, which is a Alea Europa oil, which is a type of olive oil from the mountains of Italy, we only use oils that are processed within 30 minutes of harvesting. And it can actually trap the ozone at 100%. So when you apply this to your skin topically, whether it's torn muscles, broken bones, anything that causes inflammation on soft tissue, within 8 minutes, about 80% of the pain is released because it takes away the inflammation. So when you have pain, you actually have the tissue around the nerve pressing on the nerve. So 80% of that is the inflammation on the nerve. When you take that away, about 80% of the pain is gone. And what the Liazone is really good at is taking that inflammation away, but it also takes the pressure off the capillaries and allows the blood flow to get the oxygen in so you start healing right away. And this product has given relief from pro athletes. We have runners. We have just everyday people, housewives, people working in the garden that put this on, and literally within 8 minutes, a majority of the pain is going away. But it also, if you know what ozone does, ozone is the second most potent purifier known to man. It takes carbons and turns them to water and oxygen. So when you get a bee sting or a bug bite, there's always a little bit of toxin or poison that is put into the skin, and the Liazone actually turns that into water and oxygen. So it takes that poison taken away from the body, which again stops the inflammation response of the swelling around the area, and the pain goes away. It's phenomenal on burns, cuts, scrapes, that kind of thing. It purifies the wound. It actually lubricates the skin. You're going to be healing so fast that a lot of times you put a bandage on a wound, and when you pull the bandage off, you're tearing the new growth of skin off. Well, the Liazone helps with that. And when combined with our other Mycronic Silver products, like our Mycronic Silver, it's amazing on how quickly you'll heal. We are the inventors of Mycronic Silver. So if you've heard of colloidal, ionic, or nano silver, the Mycronic Silver is in a classification by itself. And that was our core product that started. But because of what we learned about ozone with our manufacturing of Mycronic Silver, we actually created the Liazone. And give this stuff a try. You'll find out you get a sunburn, you put it on, almost immediately the pain is gone, and it takes the heat out of the sunburn and stops it from setting into the lower layers of skin. So you can use this anywhere on your body. We have gynecologists that use it for women for yeast infections, bacterial infections, athlete's foot. There's almost nothing you can't use it on when it comes to rashes, cuts, scrapes, any skin issue. We have dentists that actually use this product when they pull a tooth out. They pack it in the vacated cavity. Pain goes away almost instantly, and never have a case of dry socket. The second
That's
product
crazy.
yeah, it's amazing how well it works.
Hey, how long does one of those tubs last? Like if I were to buy this, would it last me like a month or a few weeks? I guess it depends how, how many cuts I have or how often I'm using it, but typically how long does this last?
Um, we've had people that this jar has lasted them over a year. It goes a long, long way. So it's a 1 ounce jar. So people go, oh, it's kind of small. But literally, if you have, say I pulled the rotator cuffs, the tendons on rotator cuffs on my shoulder, and literally the size, the head of a Q-tip would do my whole shoulder. And the worst thing about that at night is you roll over and you wake up in agony. And I'd put it on there. I would sleep through the whole night. And you put a little bit of coconut oil over it as a carrier oil that takes it right in. We've had this one application last up to 17 hours. I had a gentleman that broke his wrist. His hand was all swollen. He come up to my booth and he says, do you have anything for this? He put the Liazone on and he walked away. And literally 20 minutes later, he come back and all the swelling was gone. And he's like, I have almost no pain. I was like, yeah, but keep it wrapped up. You still got a broken bone. You still have to heal, has to be set. So this is a really good at-home remedy that you can use. And its shelf life is about 10 years. So it's not something that's going to go bad on you. You don't have to keep it in the refrigerator. Long term, I would just so it stays in a solid form. But this is almost like a Vaseline texture. And you can just apply it right on the skin. And like I said, anywhere you want. The only place you don't want to get it is in the eyes because ozone is activated oxygen. Oxygen is O2, two oxygen molecules. ozone is 3. It's that nascent oxygen molecule that is the active agent for inflammation and pain. And they're discovering new applications for ozone all the time. There's a prolozone treatments that people that actually can't walk because their knees are so bad, and they put a bag around the knee and they pump ozone through it for 3 or 4 hours, and that person's walking out of the clinic with no pain. So this is a really good at-home remedy for you. It works really, really well. I've been amazed at the number of people that buy this product and give it to friends or family because it works so well. And the second product I want to talk to you about is our copper sill. And this one's important. The advantage of our micronic silver is that it's the only stabilized silver on the planet. Silver, whether it's colloidal, ionic, or nano silver, they're very good. Before 1923, that was the number one prescribed antibiotic in the world, was a colloidal silver. But it's not stable. It reacts with light, heat, temperature, barometric pressure. So it acts differently with different people. So we were the only people that have been able to stabilize that without adding chemicals. So we invented the process of making micronic silver. What we didn't realize is that we can take copper and put them together. Now, usually you can't put copper and silver together because you have a positive and a negative ionic charge, and they actually statically discharge each other. But because of the stability of the micronic silver, you can add the copper to it. And we actually made this product because of the pandemic. Viruses, they replicate, they attach and they replicate. The silver stops them from replicating. The copper stops them from attaching. So that's how we originally came out with this product and said, this is great. But what we realized is that a lot of people were calling us and saying, the doctors say I'm high in copper, but yet their hair's gray. Well, a lot of times your hair turns gray because you're not uptaking copper. And what we realized is that these people weren't actually low on copper. Their body was not absorbing and uptaking the copper in their system. So when you take the copper sill, we've seen people's hair go from gray back to the original color in about 90 days. And it's got the added benefit of the antimicrobial, antibacterial, and antifungal aspect of it. And then when you teamed it up with the micronic silver, which promotes the growth of the fibroblast cells, which are the precursor to stem cells. So the cells replicate faster, and it actually corrects cellular malfunction. Now you add the copper. Now it's doing that with collagen. So, which is important for the skin. So when your fibroblast cells are needed to create collagen, now it's got the elasticity because it's got the copper in it, but it's also got the antimicrobial and antibacterial effect of not only the copper, but the silver. And it tastes pretty much just like water. And so with this product here, a typical bottle for one person taken every day, you'd basically take a teaspoon a day. That bottle is a 48-day supply. So for the price on the product, it goes a long, long way. And it's a product that nobody else in the world has that is ours solely, but we've actually worked with Norman to get it on board with MDC because of the high quality caliber products that you have on your websites. And I got to know Norm pretty well. I mean, you guys are fantastic people with fantastic products. You make it fun to want to do some business together.
Awesome. Thank you so much for explaining these two products, because I was really curious about these two. And if I understand you correctly, the gray hairs that I'm starting to grow right here is not because of my age, it's because I'm low on copper.
For about 80% of the people, I'm not one of the 80%. I've got a little bit of gray going here, but I'm thinking hopefully it makes me better looking. Um, but yeah, it's most people with the graying, it starts with a lack of uptake of copper in the system, and also with the inflammation. Again, the key, like I said earlier, it's not what you eat, it's what you absorb. And when you take inflammation away, and the micronic silver helps with total body inflammation, reducing it. Now you're absorbing the supplements you need, because you can take the best supplements in the world, and if you're not absorbing them, you're just peeing them out. So it's a good product to take to also help absorb other things like what Sean and Ty were saying. Get the inflammation down in the body. Now you're uptaking the supplements. Now you're getting healthy.
Incredible. Well, Jeffrey, thank you so much for coming on to the Zoom and sharing more about your products. And guys, I'm sure you just heard it from Jeffrey. Like, these products are the real deal. They've been vetted, they've been tested, they've got incredible science behind them. So you can go to your MDC store, use your brand bucks, or just buy it with a regular credit card or different form of payment, and type in Micronic Silver. You'll see Jeffrey's products pop up. give them a try. These are incredible products, and it seems like they last long. They go a long way. Great value. And I'm excited to buy these two as well. I'm going to be buying 3 products today that I just learned about. So thanks to Sean and Ty, and thank you, Jeffrey, for coming on. And let's keep on rolling, guys. So throw a message in the chat just real quick if you're going to buy the Sean and Ty My Daily Salmon product and the 2 Micronic Silver products today. I want to see. Okay, Jordan Monroe is buying all 3. Lisa's got all 3. Sandy's got all 3. Robert's got all 3. My mom Sherry's got all 3. Ed Parker's got all 3. Chris Robinson's got all 3. Jefferson's got all 3. Chips. Okay, awesome. I just want to make sure everybody is grabbing these products. They're incredible. And we're excited to continue growing the marketplace, featuring really cool brands. And again, just going back to what I said at the beginning of the webinar, I'm going to be rolling out a different pitch for the marketplace, which is coming soon. And I think it's going to take your guys' business to the next level when you're able to present MDC the way that it's going to be presented. And there's a brand new presentation, amazing new slides. I'm going to be doing the presentation where I pitch the 4 pillars: health, wealth, lifestyle, and marketplace. And it's going to be super dynamic. To wrap up the webinar, I want to just recap some of the updates. If you missed the webinar that I did at the beginning of the week, I want to share some of those updates. So going into our wealth pillar for Akashics, we made some updates. One of those is we rolled out our gold membership. This is a membership we had been talking about where it's kind of the, top level if you want the, greatest experience for both Forex trading, crypto trading, get the most value, the most bang for your buck. But the other thing that's interesting about this pack is it includes the first ever Akashics cruise that we've done. A bunch of the leaders in Akashics wanted to do a team cruise together. They felt like a cruise that was dedicated to trading, was what they wanted to combo into a membership. And I thought it was a great idea. The idea of being on a cruise ship with hundreds of people that are all trading, I'm sure there's going to be some amazing content that comes out of that cruise. So we put this cruise together. It's a Royal Caribbean Freedom of the Seas 5-night Western Caribbean cruise. Day 1, it takes off from Miami. Day 2, it's a perfect day. Coco Cay, Bahamas is the second place. Day 3, there's going to be a group meeting. So on the cruise ship, we've been able to secure a meeting space there. So we'll be able to do like a nice mastermind with the leaders that are on this trip. Then it goes to Mexico. And then day 5, there's a farewell dinner and it ends back in Miami. So the dates for this is March 16th through the 21st, 2026. And there's only about 100 spaces available. So I think we've sold maybe through 30-ish of those, and we rolled this out on Monday. So it'll definitely sell out this month. And you can buy the Akashics Gold membership, and it comes with this cruise for 2 people. So for $2,999, and I just want to make myself clear, the $2,999 is not just for the cruise. Akashics for the whole year is $1,500. A $200,000 trading challenge is over $1,500. The crypto platform for the whole year is $600. The cruise itself is like $900 to $1,000, right? So there's like over $5,000 of value in this membership. But by buying the membership, you are getting the cruise for 2 people. Now, I will say this too. If you've already purchased an Akashics annual membership, okay, you've already got Akashics for the year, and you just want to attend this cruise, you just want to book the cruise, we're going to allow people to pay $899, okay, for 2 people. So if you're like, hey, I already have Akashics for the year, I'm good with my subscriptions and all of that, but I want to come on the cruise, you can pay $899. We'll book the cruise for you and a significant other, or whoever you want to bring with you, and you can attend on March 16th through the 21st, hang out with all the trading guys, learn how to trade, have fun, experience Mexico, the Bahamas. It's going to be a great time. So, um, if you want to take advantage of that and pay the $8.99 for two people, please reach out to our support team because we have to do it manually. So we'll manually charge $8.99 and then we'll get your reservation all booked for the cruise. Okay, next thing is for the Akashics brand. We are doing a promotion this month called Free Entry. If you use the coupon code Free Entry, you get to apply a $29 discount for the month of June. So typically, Akashics is $149 plus there's a $29 enrollment fee when somebody joins. So it brings the price to $179. But if you use this code, it basically subtracts the enrollment fee and brings the price to get into Akashics only in the month of June for $149. So this is a great thing that you can use throughout the whole month. And like if you have people that are, wanting to join Akashics, just tell them use free entry, and that waives their enrollment fee from them. There's no reduction at all in commissions or fast starts or anything like that when people use this discount. A lot of discounts and sales and promotions that we do, we always take that out of business volume as well. We're giving people a straight $29 discount. We're allowing people to continue to get paid the fast start bonus. There's no reduction in BV or anything like that, just a straight $29 discount, waiving the enrollment fee. If you have the Akashics membership and you don't want to buy the gold membership, or you already have the annual, and you want to buy and take advantage of the new crypto trading platform called Zeus, you can go into your back office, click on subscriptions, and there's now a new button that's at the top right that says Add Crypto. And if you click Add Crypto, then it'll add on this new platform, which is only $49 a month. You'll be able to learn from some of the top crypto educators. And personally, I love crypto. I think crypto is the future of the world. I love that I love that there's a president that's talking about crypto. I love that crypto is becoming more popular. I love that businesses are now taking crypto. I love that the cryptocurrency market has exploded. Bitcoin is over $100,000 a coin. Imagine you got into Bitcoin, when it was $3,000 or $4,000 a coin. I have friends that bought thousands of Bitcoins when it was next to nothing, and those guys are now all worth hundreds of millions of dollars because they had great timing. They took the time to equip themselves with knowledge of this industry and put it to use. And so I don't believe that the wave is gone with crypto. I actually believe that it's just starting. Bitcoin has hit an all-time high. I think it's the perfect time to be involved in crypto, to learn how to trade crypto, to learn how to hold crypto. Everybody should learn how to do that, even if it's just a small percentage of your portfolio. Like even if you're like, hey, I want to do crypto, but I'm not ready to go all in. I'm just going to put 5% of my money into crypto, or 3% or 1%. It's amazing, what you can do with crypto. So definitely check out this platform if you haven't yet. And there's also a great academy that's being added into Akashic. So you'll be able to click on crypto trading, and I think there's 10 to 12 videos that are being uploaded right now that teach you about the assets, teach you about cold storage, teach you about which cryptos. A lot of really great information is getting posted in the Akashic system. Okay, let's talk about June promos real quick. First, we have our incentive trip to Tulum, and this is going to be a great trip. This is at the Secrets Tulum Resort. It's August 7th through 11th. It's 4 nights, 5 days, double occupancy, all inclusive, and the qualification period is January 1 through June 30th. So this is the final month to qualify for this trip, and there's even a tracker in your back office. If you go to your back office, click on events and click on incentive trip tracker, and you will see that the Tulum trip has now been updated with all of the new ranks in the company as well. So the new ranks in the compensation plan have all been mapped on the incentive trip tracker. So you can go back there, run for rank, hit one of those ranks, join us in Tulum. It's going to be an amazing trip, and can't wait to celebrate with all the beautiful MDC leaders. Also, this is the month to go diamond. Throw a diamond emoji in the chat if you are going to earn an extra $1,500 this month by going diamond. This is your time to shine. And we're kicking June off. You know, it's like new comp plan, new vibes, new era. Like it's time to do something different. So we decided let's put the carrot out there for the diamond rank. Earn $1,500 on top of your regular commissions for hitting the month of diamond. We want to create 1,000 diamonds in the company. If we create 1,000 diamonds in the company, we will be doing over $300 million a year plus in revenue. The checks are going to be insane. You're going to have huge organizations, and so that's my goal: is create 1,000 diamonds. Let's create this huge run to the diamond rank, and I think it's a great mission to have to see, you know, all these amazing people hit diamond, get to 3 to 5K a month in income. That's what network marketing is all about. It's really like if you can help the masses in the company hit a mid-level rank where they're able to earn 3, 4, $5,000 a month is just absolutely incredible. And guys, we do have some amazing upcoming events. Make sure you guys are at all of these events. The first one I want to tell you about is the Breaking Boundaries event. This event is coming up next month, July 12th, and I'm going to unveil all of the marketplace stuff at this event. So there's going to be great information and updates to the Akashics brand. We're working on some new scanners that are hopefully going to be ready, done, and added by this event. We're going to be making a lot of updates to the Akashics back office that are going to be done and live at this event. The new presentation and the new pitch for the marketplace, when you guys see, I'm going to teach you guys how to create thousands of subscriptions for $99 of brand bucks and $199 of brand bucks with a completely new model for marketplace. I'm going to be going over that at this event. You're also going to hear from some amazing top speakers at this event, and you can get this event right now for only $99 on BrandBucks, or $149 is the regular price. This is an event you do not want to miss. Some of the speakers that are going to be at this event, you've got myself, you've got Joey Wilson, you've got Jefferson Santos, you've got Matthew Thayer, Ali Saleh, you've got Simon from Germany, you've got Wesley, you've got Noah Ortiz, you've got Andre from Canada, you have Arabella, you have John Haremza, you have Karab, you have Josh and Jay. All these powerhouses are going to be there at this event. So the question is like, do you want to surround yourself with people that are making it happen in the company? It's very easy to listen to reasons why people left a company. It's really easy to look on social media and say, "Hey, there's some people over there. Oh my God, there's some people that left the company." But what about all of the badasses that are here? What about all of the badasses that are going to be at this event, training and speaking and teaching and showing you, "Hey, here's what's working in my business. Here's what's working in my team. Here's how I hit 250K. Here's how I went diamond. Here's how I went blue diamond. Here's how I went black diamond," right? Like that's who you want to surround yourself within the company. And this is a great event to do it. It's in Florida. I'm excited to be there. There's going to be a lot of great information and updates, announcements, rollouts at this event. So grab your ticket to this event. And then it's always like anytime there's a convention in a company, that's where all the magic happens in the business. And I'll say this, like people make major decisions at conventions. I was always taught to get every single person in my team to convention. If I had to help people get there, if I had to pay for some people to get there, if I had to help people with their transportation, I would get there. You know, like I got to be honest, guys, because I came from in network marketing. I came from, you know, the old school, you know, network marketers, and like I know we've got Robert Hollis on here. We have John Haremza, Jefferson. The guys that trained us how to promote was like way harder than where we are now in network marketing. Like everybody's super soft in network marketing right now. You say, "Hey, come to convention," and it's like, here's 1,000 excuses and reasons why I'm not going to be there this year at convention. And what, like back in the day, it was like I was afraid to tell my upline that people were not coming to convention. I was terrified to tell them, hey, like this person's not. I did everything in my power to make sure my team was there at convention. I didn't want to be the guy that's not going to get helped in the company. I didn't want to be laughed at. I didn't want to be left behind. So I got everybody I could in my team to convention. I made personal phone calls. I sent email blasts out. I did call after call. Every presentation I did, I was promoting convention. And so this is going to be an amazing convention. It's in Atlanta. It's October 3rd through 4th. You've got plenty of time to promote it. It's $249 for your ticket. It's a 3-day experience. It includes this amazing under the sea themed welcome party. You get admission to the biggest aquarium in the US. There's going to be awards, recognition, great training. There's a farewell dinner. There's going to be product rollouts. I'm sure we'll feature some brand partners there. This is just an amazing time. Everybody comes together, celebrates. Everybody has breakthroughs. You don't want to miss this event. So you can use your brand bucks. And by the way, for the networkers, we talked about this. I forget what event we talked about this. For the networkers on the call. Okay. If you sell somebody brand bucks, right? You earn a commission when somebody buys brand bucks. Can we all agree? If you sell brand bucks to somebody, put a yes in the comments if you earn commissions. Everybody's saying yes. And people can use those brand bucks towards buying these events, right? Buying a ticket to these events. Put a yes in the comments if people can use their brand bucks towards these events. Okay. So, therefore, we are probably the only network marketing company right now that is paying people to drive events. Paying people to drive events. If you know that people can use brand bucks to come to an event and there's all these events happening, wouldn't you go sell brand bucks to your whole team so they can go use them at these events? And you're literally getting paid to invite people to an event that they have to come to help them build their business so that you can get paid even more. Like, there's no other company in the space that's doing that. And so just something I wanted to mention for the networkers, like go to your team, tell them to all go buy some brand bucks, buy all these events. You get paid when they buy brand bucks. And if they come to the event and they bring people, your business is going to grow. And so this is the first convention I wanted to share with you guys. And then the next one is Rome, Italy, which is September 6th. This is also going to be an incredible event. It's at a great price right now, $99. Early bird pricing, and it'll be raising to 149. This is going to be for the European team. This is going to be a huge convention. I'm so excited to come out there. Italy is one of my favorite places in the world. They have amazing pizza, they have amazing gelato, they have amazing wine, and they have amazing people. And it's going to be a great time. Can't wait to celebrate with all of the European leaders out there. So, with that said, guys, like buy your Mycronic Silver, buy your Omegas, get plugged in to Zeus. If you haven't had a gold membership or bought a gold membership yet, get your gold membership. Get plugged into all of these events that are happening. And can't wait to see you guys all at the top. I hope you guys have an amazing weekend, a happy payday. We roll into the new comp plan really next week. You'll start to see the daily pays are going to start to drop next week, and then the week after that, the weekly pays are going to start to drop. So really excited for crushing it in June, and hope you guys again all have an amazing weekend. I love you all, and see you guys all at the top. Thanks, everybody.